I'm ready to continue, and I hope you are as well. We're on page EX216. We're going to edit the stack column chart. So if you'll look at step 1, right next to that tip on the left there, it says move and resize the stack column chart so it covers the range F31 to M43. So F31 to M43, let's just make sure we got that there. So scroll up, F31 to M33. So F31 right there to M33. Okay, F31, M43. And yeah, we've got it. Okay, so we've already done that. Select the title breakdown of business. Looks like we've done that non-bold blue. We're good. So just double check, and we're at the end of section 4.1 quick check. So we can move on. Again, when I move on, that doesn't mean blow past the material. Make sure you're reading that. It's most important. I'm on page EX220. We're going to create the projected cash flow line chart. So if you took a break there, take a deep breath and let's forge forwards. Go to the projected cash flow worksheet. So down here it says projected cash flow. We're going to click on that and select the non-adjacent range B4 to L4. So B4 to L4. Scroll over if you need to. B4 to L4. So B4 to L4. And then, of course, to do a non-adjacent range, hold the control key down and do B27 to L27. B27 to L27. All right, we got both of those. So we've got the year category and the cash flow data series. So let's click the Insert tab. Go up to the ribbon. And got that there. I'm going to click the Insert tab and then click Recommended Charts. Recommended Charts. So over here there's a button, Recommended Charts. Okay. All right, we want to take, as it says here in our directions, step 4, click the second chart listed, the line chart. That one right there. And then click the OK button. The line chart of the year-end cash flow values is embedded in the projected cash flow worksheet. We want to format the line chart with style 15. So look for style 15 there, chart style. So let's okay, get our chart there, as you can see, and let's okay. Okay, so taking, as you see there, click on the Format tab. It says we want to do Chart Style 15, huh? Okay. Trying to show you guys here chart style 15, and you have to pull that on the design. You have to pull that down, and you'll see there's many chart styles there. It's the very last one, style 15. Go ahead and do that. It's going to give it a raised line 3D appearance, and then move the chart to the overview worksheet. So remember how to do that. We want to do it to the overview worksheet. So that was where we remember how you have to go back and turn your pages back to where we did that. Take that and move that. So remember we did the object in. So in the chart tools in the design tab there, remember how we did that, where we took it and we moved that. And so on the Chart Tools Design tab there, want to move chart button. So want to move that chart up here. And remember, we move the chart and click the object in. Make sure that radio button is there. And then let's pull the arrow down. And our book is telling us that they want it to be in the overview worksheet. So pull that down, choose overview. Okay, got it? And then move and resize the line chart in the overview worksheet so it covers D. So let's get it there first of all. Say OK. And then let's move and resize it so that it covers the range B45 to D58. So B45 to D58. So B45, pull that down. Whoop. Maybe you got to go up there and try that again. So if you kind of tweaked with it, edit and do a little bit there. I had moved mine. Whoops, I don't want the title. I want to select that and move it to B45. So come on down to B45. It's kind of over a little bit. B45. It's kind of clunky. You can see I'm having some challenges here, but I'm persisting and I ask that you do the same. Move it to B45, and then we want that to be down to D58. So scroll down a little bit again. Just use the scroll bar over here. It's our friend, or at least it's going to help us achieve what we want. Like friends, we may not always get along with it, right? But persistence. D58. So let's remove that, size that, D58. So I'm going to grab this here, kind of put it over there to D58. There, voila. I feel good about what we've done. We got it from B45 to D58, and it's exactly what the author asked for. Now, on step 8, page 220, we're going to format the chart title with that same non-bold blue accent 1 Calibri light. Say that 5 times fast. I can't. So, let's go up there and let's take that chart title. And we're going to go back to the Home tab there and Calibri Light. And let's see if we can find that nice light blue that we were doing. So it says non-bold blue accent 1 Calibri Light. So there it is right there. And we were talking about that last time we did this, and 60%, 80%. Couldn't find the exact one without a percent, so I think we went with 60%. That looks good. You can take and format them the same. If you're not pleased with that, you can take and make sure. But as I scroll mine, they look consistent. There's the projected revenue expenses. Over here was the breakdown business expenses, and then down here cash flow. And they look consistent. That's all I'm asking for. Nobody's going to get dinged if it's a slightly lighter, brighter, or darker color. Okay, I fast forward and I'm on page 222, and we're going to change the scale of the vertical axis. So double click the vertical axis of the projected revenues and expenses chart. So the vertical axis of the projected revenues and expenses chart. So remember, we've got the horizontal axis going along the horizon, and we have the vertical axis here. So let's double click the vertical axis and notice what happens. The format axis pane has options to modify the value axis. So the bounds section provides the minimum and the maximum boundaries of the axis, which in this case are set from 0 to, a really big number, which stands for 2 million. So note that minimum and maximum values are set to auto, which means that Excel automatically set these boundaries based on the data values. In the bounds section of the axis options, click in the maximum box, delete the current value, type 1,750,000 as the new value, and then press enter. So let's go in the bounds section of the axis options, and let's click the maximum axis value. Got that, maximum axis value. Actually, we want to edit and do that. Okay, and some we want to be in the maximum box up there, and we're at, it's got that 2 million. We want to do 1,750,000. Okay, got it? That's the new value, and then we'll press the enter key and watch the values change over there. There. Now on the axis, you saw them change. The unit section provides the intervals between the major tick marks and between minor tick marks, and these intervals are also set automatically, in Excel. So step 3, it says in the unit section, click on the major box right here and delete the current value. Backspace over, delete it, and let's type 250 1,000. That's our new interval between major tick marks, and then press the enter key. All right. The scale of the value axis has been changed. Let's just look over here in the screen capture, figure 423 on page 223 in your book, EX223. And I'm going to see down there at the bottom $250,000. I'm going to see up at the top 1,750,000, and I've got a little loose dollar sign. That's the revised scale of the value axis. And you can see it's an identical match, so we know we've accomplished it. We can pat ourselves on the back and turn to page EX224. And we're going to add vertical grid lines to projected revenue and expenses charts. So let's do it. Step 1, with the projected revenue and expenses chart still selected, and it is, as you can see, click the Chart Elements button. So we can close this out. Let's click the Chart Elements button. So next to the selected column chart, so the Chart Elements button there. So we got that select. Oops, select that. Okay. Alright, so whoops, I got to scroll over a little here. There. If you didn't see it, what happened was I selected the chart and then I couldn't see my Elements button because it was hiding off to the right of my screen. So move your screen around a little bit there and you'll find your Chart Elements button. So it should be around the right side of that column, or the chart there. And then you can click that button. We're going to point to grid lines. There it is right there, grid lines. And when you point to grid lines, click that right arrow over there and see what the options are for you. And it opens a submenu of grid line options. And let's click the primary major vertical. There we go. To add grid lines and major tick marks so you can see them there. They look just like it does in the screen capture 424. So feeling good about that too. Now we're going to format the chart columns. We're on the bottom of EX224. And we're going to make sure the projected revenue expenses chart is still selected and the format pane is still open. So in the format pane, we're going to click the Axis Options arrow. Okay, so make sure that's still selected there. Okay. There we go. All right, make sure it's still selected. And then in the format pane up there, so let's go up to the format pane. Okay, see how I did that? Click the Access Options button. So let's look for Access Options, okay? Okay. Oh my goodness, look at how long my video's got to be, 13 minutes. Let's stop right now and we'll pick up here in a few minutes, okay? Take a break, move, quit locking your eyes on the screen, and we'll be back very soon.